Today, we live in an age of consumerism. We're surrounded by ads at all moments of the day. They're on our television screens, they're on our billboards, they're in our sports games. And at this point, you've probably gone numb to them. As have we all. And I don't think I'd be wrong in saying that the only ads you'd even really pay attention to are the ads that stand out in some way. For instance, maybe ads that are just so egregiously bad that you're captivated by them.
You want souvlaki? Well, you'll have to impress me, monkey.
It's souvlaki.
Souvlaki up.
I mean, think about infamous campaigns like the Chips Ahoy, Who is the Imposter ad.
Wait, don't skip!
Bad as it was, think about how much attention this ad garnered just for being shit.
When the shot is swishy, but you want that chocolate chippy.
So I thought to myself, well, why don't I just go all the way with it and create the world's worst advertising campaign? And as it turns out, by creating the world's worst advertising campaign, I will actually attract so much attention to myself that it will become the world's best advertising campaign. Of course, if I'm going to advertise a YouTube channel, to create the world's worst advertising campaign, I'm going to need the world's worst content. And what is the worst thing on YouTube? It's mukbang. Nikocado avocado. This man's been conquering the internet for years now. Look at these thumbnails. Every single one of them makes me want to barf in a different way. It's very impressive stuff. Not as impressive as the views, though. His most viewed video has 22 million views. It's not just about the mukbang. It's not just about eating the food. What it's really about is the man himself. The avocado himself. The meltdowns, the arguments. That's the life and blood of these videos.
Cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve. I don't speak Spanish. Yeah.
The food adds like a layer of grotesque to the videos. Right? That's the clickbait. That's what draws the clicks. But once people watch, they're not there for the food. They're there for the... And it's almost the exact same cry. Like, he's mastered it. He's gotten, like, a perfect cadence down to it. That's just perfect content right there. I wonder what he'll do next. I can't just sit here and watch someone else be brilliant like this when I know I could one-up them. So that's exactly what I'm going to go do. Virality. Here's the thing about it. Anyone can attain it, right? What if we created an advertising campaign so egregiously ridiculous no one could possibly ignore it? And what if the videos we advertised were so egregiously insane themselves that people just couldn't avert their eyes? What you'd have is a surefire recipe for success. So I've come here to the house of my old friend, and the two of us are going to work together to create the world's most ludicrous advertising campaign. And there's no chance in hell it can fail. Now, I don't think he's here right now, but when he oh. Well, I see you're home early. Okay, look, sorry, man. I didn't want to do that. You didn't really leave me with a choice, but, okay, I know I wasn't invited here, and for that I'm sorry, okay, but I'll make it right, I promise. We're going to embark on a legendary project together. I mean, this is the chance of a lifetime.
Wait, I know you. You assaulted me 4 years ago.
Where's the juice? Where's the juice?
Where's the fucking juice? And again 2 years ago.
bitch.
What the fuck, man? What the fuck?
Okay, I know we haven't always gotten along famously, but you helped me with this one project, and I will stay out of your life permanently. I swear, you'll never see me again. Okay, and I'll give you back the guitar I stole too. It's a win. It's a win-win.
Oh, hold on. Wait, that was you?
Well, I'm gonna give it back to you.
That was a Stradivarius.
I don't care what it was. Can you just get up off the floor and help me? It was just pepper spray. Okay, it wears off. You're fine.
I don't think that was pepper spray.
Have you ever heard of mukbang? Even though me and my friend, who I later learned was named Patrick, weren't on the best of terms, I knew if we just came together, we could achieve something magnificent. I explained to Patrick the inner workings of the mukbang genre, hoping to illustrate to him what it would take for his dreams of virality to come true. Better yet, Patrick had just recently been fired, meaning he had ample free time. After a few quick training sessions, the two of us headed out to McDonald's to acquire the food necessary for episode 1. Once Patrick had paid for everything, we headed back to his place to record history.
Hey everybody, welcome back to our mukbang channel. Today, as you can see, we'll be eating cheesecake and McDonald's, so I hope you like it.
Keep talking.
Oh, it's so good. Yum.
What's your favorite McDonald's logo?
Logo?
It used to be, at one point it was just a golden arch, and then they changed it to 2 arches, which makes an M, you know.
It was 1 arch?
Yeah. It was 1 arch at one point. It was all going wrong. Patrick just wasn't clicking, and despite the fact I'd explained to him numerous times that mukbangs need drama, he was being boring as a wooden plank. So I stepped in to save the day. You know, your chewing just sounds like disgusting, man, right?
Dude,
If you're gonna be a mukbanger, like...
I'm chewing with my mouth closed, bro. I'm trying to...
Well, it still sounds disgusting, I can hear it.
Well, just don't worry about it. Like, just lay off, alright?
Lay off, more like you got laid off from every job you ever tried to work at.
Fuck off, man.
I want you to cry.
You want me to cry?
Start crying. Start
I
crying.
can't just cry on command.
That's what they do in mukbang videos.
I don't care, not
Start
in mine.
crying.
Not in mine.
You can't even cry. You can't even cry. Is that what you're
You
telling me?
have to cry.
You
Why do
should
I
have to.
cry? I'm just here
Are we gonna
trying
do
to
this
keep
my
this
way?
spirit.
My way or the highway?
Look, man, just fucking chill.
I told you to cry!
What the
Just
fuck?
cry!
Huh? Huh?
Stop!
You
Stop!
cry.
What the
You
fuck's
cry.
wrong? I just want to mukbang! Okay, well, anyways, guys, thanks for watching today's mukbang video, and check back next week. After the shoot, I went back home to edit the footage and see how the episode turned out.
It's good, but it's not enough. I feel like I just need to push it further somehow. And I might know just the man.
His name, Dante, the coolest name in the English language, and his profession, actor for hire. And luckily for me, he accepts Bitcoin as payment. I'd worked with him once before on my Darman video, and he'd gone above and beyond, so I hoped things would go just as well this time.
I have another job for you.
I'm back in my bag, yo. Conscious. ISO. Down back in my bag and I gotta brag. I do this shit for real. And we was.
Hey, so like, what are we doing today? Are we doing a Darman 2? Do I come back? But I'm like, you know, it's like, you know the Vine where it's like Mardar.
Better. I need you for mukbang.
So like those like sexy like eating ASMR videos?
It's the biggest thing on the internet. You should be excited. Like this is a big deal.
What kind of like new like kind of genre bending thing are you doing with mukbangs? I have a keyboard in the back. What if we do something like musical?
Okay, I hear you. Those are great ideas you're pitching to me. I just want to say I'm absolutely taking them into consideration. But I'm trying to keep it simple right now, you know? Nothing too complicated.
Or else I'm not doing it.
The texture is pretty good.
Enjoying that flavor and the texture. Ooh, it's scrumptious. Just a Canadian boy trying to live his YouTube dream.
Do you know any other songs? Do you know any other songs? Then don't stop believing. You know any other songs?
I say, listen. This man's eating mukbang.
You know what? Why don't we switch places?
Alright.
Here's pizza.
Yeah?
Here's pizza.
Oh yeah?
Eat the pizza.
No, I don't want
Eat the pizza.
No,
Eat the fuck. Give me the piano.
No,
Give me the piano. Give me the piano.
No, hey, it was my idea. You wanted a fucking what new explain? No, don't you? You.
You're done. You're done.
Read it.
Get out.
Go back to your fucking hole, you
Get out.
dark hobbit.
Get out.
And that's not just a skin color thing. That's just because you're
Get
dark
out
all the time.
Get out.
Fine.
Take your fucking stupid mediocre
Enjoy
piano
your
skills
somewhat
with you.
growing fucking YouTube channel. You fucking John Lennon and curly fried hair looking motherfucker.
I hope you guys enjoyed today's mukbang. Check back next week.
Another mukbang unsuccessful. At this point, I had no idea where to turn. Who would help me? The more I pondered upon that day, the more I realized what a terrible mistake I'd made to alienate Dante, the man who could have been my closest ally, and the recent restraining order preventing me from getting within 50 feet of Patrick made it difficult for him to be my co-host either. I started wondering if this whole idea was too outlandish to work, but it felt like I'd sunk too much time into quit now. I tried contacting Dante.
Okay, Dante, I'm sorry. It was my fault. I promise I will post your musical mukbang, okay? I was out of line.
But it was to no avail. He continuously ghosted my calls. I knew that if I were to continue with this plan, I would be doing it solo. I'd need to know for sure if these videos were effective. So I prematurely posted them online and began a small-scale advertising campaign in the comment section of Pornhub videos. The most gentlemanly way to advertise. At first, it seemed like no one would take the bait. But then one fateful night, as I stargazed, it happened. I got my first comment. A hate comment. It seemed that this person was genuinely disgusted by my content. This was fantastic. And then the hate started to roll in. Seeing the negative reaction my videos were generating, I decided to double down and anger everyone even more. So I got to work on video number 3.
I've been receiving a few just negative comments. It's like, how much fucking more do people want from me? What else do I have to fucking do? Oh, he's advertising his mukbang on porn websites. Grow up. You're the one that went to the porn website in the first place. I hate strawberry ice cream. I fucking hate strawberry ice cream. Okay, so I'm so sorry that I tried to entertain you. I got the message loud and clear. I won't do that anymore.
This is my least favorite fucking, like, it's so dense. Like if I held this shit upside down,
Upon the completion of mukbang number 3, I was sure that I'd succeeded in creating a video that would derive nothing but hatred and anger. But then, something terrible happened. People started to empathize with me. I don't understand why, but I started to get comments that seemed genuinely concerned for my well-being. I was horrified. The whole point of this campaign was to create the worst YouTube videos imaginable. An audience sympathizing with me was a terrible sign. No one sympathizes with Nikocado Avocado. Evidently, I'd done something wrong. But for the life of me, I couldn't figure out what it was. Ironically, my exaggerated mukbang video where I shouted at the audience summed up my feelings better than anything else could right now. I had nowhere to turn. I was truly alone. Until...
Dante? Hello?
Hey, where are you?
I'm at the park, just by the gazebo. Why? Hello? He hung up. Dante.
I watched your video. It made me cry.
Me too, Dante. Me too. But alas, it was all for nothing.
All for nothing? What are you talking about?
My plan, Dante. It was too outlandish to ever succeed.
Look, get off the ground. We've got work to do.
In front of me stood a man willing to help me, despite everything I'd put him through. He believed in me, and it's precisely at that moment that I realized my mukbang videos weren't failures, even if the audience didn't hate me, because they still showcased drama and kept everyone hooked. So what if everyone didn't hate me like I wanted them to? As long as they were watching, that's all that mattered. Maybe what was more important to the success of this campaign than being hated was friendship.
You know what? Let's do this one more time.
We'd be competing with the big media giants and their paid advertisements. Since we had no money, we needed to get creative. So we designed and printed as many flyers as possible.
Look at that. That is wonderful. We have to get out of here because this is not my house. I needed access to a printer.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we have to go. We have to go back right now.
Phase 1 of our advertising campaign was simple. Tape up as many flyers around town as we could. Then head into another town and rinse and repeat. Once enough flyers were up, we'd assess what was working and what wasn't, and rejig everything for phase 2. And so it begins.
We've made a musical mukbang. We don't have enough money for Google Ads, so we're going around giving posters around to the neighborhood.
Yeah, sure. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Hang out these flyers. Here's a flyer. Here's a flyer. Here's a flyer. Take the flyers. There we are. Thank you.
Yeah, it sucks. I have these super rare flyers for this awesome mukbang musical channel, and you know, I just don't know what to do with these flyers, man. And these subscribers, the first 100 subscribers get a super rare, awesome giveaway. Hi, would you like a super awesome flyer to a musical mukbang YouTube channel?
Yeah, give me one.
Yeah, all right.
Thank you.
There you go.
You know, my whole life I've dreamed of being able to eat food on camera and get paid for it. And before my father passed, he told me, go for your dreams, shoot for the stars. It's for my mukbang channel. This was my father's last wish, that I make a mukbang channel. So that's for you. Thank you.
As I sat on the toilet, recording myself as I typically do in case inspiration strikes, I thought about how well the campaign was going, but if only there were a way that I could make sure people would focus on the flyers. And then, of course, inspiration struck me. What's the one thing you see while you're going about your duty in a public bathroom? The inside of a bathroom stall, which has nothing on it. But what if it did have something on it? Well, then you'd have nothing else to look at for the entire time you poop. Nothing else to do but check out Large Cucumber Mukbang. And so phase 2 of the campaign began. But that wasn't enough for phase 2. I also whipped the porn comments into overdrive.
You make elevator music. Oh, he's too mainstream. Well, that's what they do when they get jealous, they confuse it. It's not hip-hop, it's pop. Cause I found a color way to fuse it. With rock, shock rap, with die. Go and lose yourself, I'll make them lose it. I don't know how to make songs like that. I don't know what words to use.
I didn't look at the internet for days after I finished the campaign. I didn't want to have any knowledge of the outcome before it came to pass. And so it was, on the 3rd day of rest, I brought myself to my computer and looked to see what I would find. And what did I see? Thousands of views on each video, dozens of new subscribers, and comments on top of comments on top of comments, the majority of which were positive for a reason I genuinely cannot fathom. But I still got the odd hate comment, which was great to see.
Bruh, get a job. A real job. Your videos are hella cringe.
Then I scoured deeper onto the internet and found Reddit posts about my flyers, and a plethora of comments all befuddled as to what these flyers were, yet beyond intrigued when they went to the channel. What I'd created wasn't content, but rather a spectacle, an enigma into the mind of a madman. But was I mad? Or was I sane? Saner than I'd ever been before. It was the kind of content that Nikocado Avocado had used to conquer the internet, and I couldn't be happier with the results. This proved on a small scale that it is theoretically possible to create a viral advertising campaign without spending a dime. The final piece of the puzzle was to give back to those who had helped me along the way. It was time for me to turn over the channel to someone who needed it more. Someone who could benefit from a promising, stable career in mukbang.
Virality. Anyone can attain it. Our channel was a smashing success, and I can't wait to tell Patrick the good news. The look on his face when he realizes that he's famous now, man, I cherish moments like that in life. Patrick, I got good news.
Is that you?
Good news, the mukbang channel exploded with attention. Negative attention, sure, but still attention. You are now a famous mukbanger. Isn't that swell?
You sprayed so much WD-40 in my eyes that I have to wear this for a month.
Yeah, and you're a famous mukbanger. Are you not listening to what I'm saying to you?
Come here. I'm gonna end you. It's over for you, Mick. Get over here. Where are you? Come on, face me like a man. You can't get away. It's over for you. You upstairs?
Well, that's a shame. I mean, I was gonna give him the Stradivarius. It's like, it's right here, but I mean, if he's gonna be a little baby about it, then guess this is mine. All right, guys, I'm gonna climb out the window now. You know, I must say, I feel pretty good about myself right now. I know that perfection isn't technically attainable, but let's be honest, that was about as damn near perfect as I could have done. Who could have created a worse advertising campaign than I did? I mean, think about the negative attention I attracted. I think I really scraped the very bottom of the barrel. I don't think it's possible to get any more bottom than I did with the barrel. As low as it is humanly possible. What is this?
Among Us Sonic Panties? What the fuck?
I just realized that I totally forgot about game ads.
Okay, this may have been a massive oversight. They didn't make more of these, did they? It's not a problem. Whatever. What I made is definitely still the worst. I guarantee you that whatever comes up when I click that link will not be worse than my campaign. No, sir. All right, here it is. What the f...
Oh, 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 oh.
So, Patrick, how long have you wanted to do mukbang?
Ever since I was a little boy.
No, don't go that dramatic with it.
Before mukbang even existed.
No, don't go. You need to tone it down a bit. Tone it down a bit. You know?
Just recently, actually.
Just recently. Remember, we talked about the story. You watched mukbang, and then you said, "I eat too. I can do that." And you said that.
Yeah, I was, browsing YouTube, and I saw some mukbang videos, and I thought, wow, I can do that. I need to do that. I must.
You called me up.
I called you up.
You begged me to help you.
I said, please help me. And
here I am.
And here we are.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a true story.